All right, I'm back. So let's see. I added this file here. So hopefully, if I get, I've got to look up. There's a bouldering wall, and that's a photo that was shared. Um, just by the way. Um, mm, I was gonna look up the Cabal documentation, but I think that I don't actually need to because I think that it's just like get data directory, right? In this, is this a monad? Can I just do this? No instance for. It's not a monad. Oh, that's so frustrating. Hold on. I might be able to just do this in here then. Maybe I can just do this. I'll call that DD. How's that? I don't know because this tagged. It's supposed to be tagged, and this type has been nothing but a pain for me every time I've ever used it. It never does anything that I think it's supposed to. So hold on, let me see if I can get this to work. Is it a monad IO? I don't think so. It's not. That's so frustrating. I mean, I've gotten around this before by just adding, like, if I need to serve static content, then you just add the data directory as an argument to this handler function. But I would really rather not have to do that. Like, that's just so irritating. I don't know why it's like that. It's so annoying. Okay, I'll just add it as an argument. We can do that. Here's our data directory. Data directory, and then we'll just get it just as part of our main function here. So this is our get data directory here. Oh, I almost knocked over my orange cello onto my lap. That would have been really ugly. So there's a file path. What I also want to do is just add, because I don't want it to just serve this whole resources directory. So what I would like it to do is just also add resources, or really, I'll just fmap this onto there. Resources slash static. So then hopefully it should just work if I do that. So then now this raw endpoint will serve everything under this static directory. So now when I go to here, I should be able to just go to my raw endpoint is under shows. So I'm gonna give this another name. Otherwise it would try to serve gets and puts through here, which I don't want to do. This will just be raw here, and then this will just be called static like that. Static. Normally, like, I would use the file path library for this, but I don't want to add yet another dependency for a single function that I'm going to use. So I think I'm going to just assume that hopefully this will probably work just to add it like that. I don't know. Fretting about how directories get concatenated as text just sounds like really stupid to me. So that's probably something just completely inconsequential to worry about. But our endpoint here that we want to serve is shows static. And so the way that that's served on my old API is here, and then if we want to see this REST API just as an example, here's this UEQL is the equivalent of our shows here. So right, and then we have a content API which serves this content, or rather, no, we have the static API because the content is what served images. But that's not related to this project, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways. So this should be shows, or I think probably shows if you want it to be absolute. static slash, I think is kind of what we want, right? Yeah, slash UEQL static. That's the same thing. So that should work. So I'm hoping now that we have this dependency up, we have the directory being served by our API. Hopefully if I run this API, then we should see all of the shows show up as text nodes in an HTML document. So I'm going to get this to compile, and then we're going to try running it, and hopefully it works. And we'll see. There's going to be something probably completely obvious that I missed, but here, obviously we got to run it. Cabal, run, Potatofields shows, and we want to run from our shows database on 8000, port 8000. So we don't have HTTPS set up, and probably will not for a long time. 8000 shows. Hey, look at that. That's really exciting. I love when stuff like that just works. That's so exciting. Nice. Yeah, so basically something like this. Eventually, just imagine localhost will be, oops, spell it right, holedigging.club, and then, hopefully I'll be able to do some kind of like redirects and stuff, so you don't have to type out the 8000, but eventually we'll have our shows on here. You can just go to hole digging and see what kind of shows we're watching in the stream, and then eventually you'll be able to nominate them and you'll be able to vote for them and stuff, and it's going to be so nice. But yeah, I'm glad that this is working right now. So thanks for watching if I upload this, and see you later. Bye bye.